I don't know what to say anymore. 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 Roma, what is happening to you? My dear Roma, what is happening to you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, sweetheart? What's wrong with you? What's happening to you? What is happening to you? The more I watch you play, the more I forget the rules of this game. What is happening to you? Like, let's have a talk. Let's have a talk. Let's sit down, my dear Roma, my daughter, my son. Let's sit down. What is happening to you? I don't understand this anymore. I struggle to end watching a football game. Like, I am not even angry anymore because I was expecting this. I was expecting this. I'm not even surprised anymore. I'm not even angry anymore because I knew that this was going to happen. I knew that this was going to happen. We managed to concede a goal, not only against Alexis McAllister's brother, but we managed to concede a goal against somebody who's about one penis tall, who jumped in the air and headed the ball. Basta. What's wrong with you? What is happening to you? We've chucked the Europa League away. Like, we've chucked the Europa League away. Not only the league. It wasn't enough for these players and for this manager and for this board. Not only did we chuck the league away, we chucked the Europa League away as well. What are we going to do this season? What are our objectives? What are us fans going to look forward to? We won't even look forward to the next round of the Europa League because we won't qualify for it. We have to play in London in the next game week. We still have to play against Eintracht Frankfurt, and we still need to play against the Portuguese team, and we still need to travel to the Netherlands. It's impossible for us to qualify if this is the state of this team. Like, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say anymore. I really don't know what to say anymore. I've consumed all my energies. I've consumed all of my energies. I've consumed all of my thoughts, and I wasn't even able to finish the 90 minutes. That's how sad we are right now. Oh God. We've fallen so low. We've fallen so low. We've fallen so low. All I get these days on my TikTok feed is when we were all happy. When we were all happy because we were all united. Everybody was fighting for the same thing. Images of us lifting that Conference League, images of us beating Barcelona, images of this team and these players celebrating with their manager. We are at a stage where we score a goal and these players don't even celebrate anymore. You know, when I look at this situation, the more I look at this situation, the more I analyze how much the Fredkins have got everything out of their hands. They've destroyed everything from us. I miss everything that happened at this football club before the start of this season. I miss that game against Bayer Leverkusen at the end of last season. I miss De Rossi. I miss Mourinho. I miss the Conference League. I miss Anthony Taylor. Can you believe that? I miss Anthony Taylor. I miss playing a final. I miss Nainggolan. I miss Strootman. I miss Totti. I miss Zaniolo. I miss Tammy Abraham. I miss everything. And I have no idea. And I would say it again because I really do mean it. Like, I am not trying to exaggerate the situation because the situation can't get more dramatic than this and can't get more tragic than this. What I can say is, where do we want to go? I always say this. I always repeated this and I will say it again. what is our future? I didn't even celebrate when Mancini scored that goal. You, Dan Fredkin, are removing the passion that I have and that we all have to this team. You are destroying this passion. You have destroyed this passion. Because I don't understand how we got to this stage. I don't understand how 365 days after that Europa League final, we are sitting in this position, 13th in the league, and literally like 15th in the Europa League table. I don't understand what this manager needs to do to sack him tomorrow morning. This manager, I'm going to say this in Italian if there are any Italian fans watching this. Io mi sto sentendo essere preso per il culo. Questo allenatore mi sta prendendo per il culo. This manager is literally teasing us. How can you start Cristante in the centre-back line when Ndika's injured, when Hummels is sat on that bench? Did this man forget that Hummels played a Champions League final 5 months ago? Did this man forget that Hummels walked into that Ballon d'Or, number one, with a massive lady next to him? Number two, he walked into the Ballon d'Or ceremony. And you're telling me that he can't even start a game against a team which is sitting 10th in the Belgian league? Union Saint-Gilloise? This manager needs to go. Manager rant. Let's get the manager rant out of us right now, and then we will focus on what I have to say on that game. This manager needs to go. This manager needs to fucking go. Please have the decency to sack him tomorrow morning, because I have had enough of being teased by a manager who has never won anything in his managerial career. A manager who literally feels like and treats us fans as if we're the most stupidest people out there. Oh, we played a great game. Oh, yeah, Hummels isn't starting because of my personal decision. Everybody knows that you fell out with Hummels. Say it out loud if you've got the balls. This manager is treating us like SpongeBob. This manager is treating us as if we've got coglioni written on our foreheads. Please have the decency to sack this manager tomorrow. He is destroying this football club. The Fredkins have destroyed the football club. Juric is like digging the hole even deeper, and is moreover destroying this football club. He's a liar. Well done, Dion. He's a stubborn prima donna, egoistic, non-cleaning his hair for the last 5 years, wonking teeth and rotten teeth, idiot. He's a liar. He's an idiot. He's a stubborn twat. Adding on to this, all he does in a football game is kneel down as if he's taking a shit. Number two, I've said it already, the last time he washed his hair, COVID was around. And number three, every time he says something, he treats us fans and this football club as if we're the latest, as if we're the last man alive on earth. We're the last people who stepped foot on planet Earth. We don't know the rules of football. Oh no, we don't know anything. We don't know who Hummels is. We can't detect the Roma's playing a bad game. But no, we have a manager who needs to tell us in every press conference, situation is good. Yeah, I'm in paradise. Yeah, I'm in paradise. Don't sack me now. I'm living my life, rock and roll, Hummels, I don't want Hummels, I don't want a Hummels, no, Hummels not good enough, let's start Cristante, let's start Zaleski, let's start Chilik over him. Sack him tomorrow morning. Simo, do the Juric impression. Juric, this is the Juric impression. All he does in a football game is this. It's just not even funny anymore. It's not even funny anymore. At this stage, it's not even funny anymore. It's just, oh my, I really don't enjoy this, man. I really don't enjoy this. I really don't enjoy this. I really don't. I really, really don't. Going back to the football game, please sack him tomorrow. What do we need to do to sack him tomorrow morning? Please sack him tomorrow. Please sack him tomorrow morning. Fiorentina, Verona, please sack him tomorrow morning. Number 2, football game. I am not sure if I'm not sure if all of us noticed this today, because at a certain point, I was watching today's game and I was like, we can't even pass the ball around. Like, these players can't even string 3 passes together. They can't even string 3 passes together. They were falling on the pitch. They were sliding down on the pitch. You know what today's football game reminded me of? Do you know those scenes in those... You know those scenes in those kids' movies of football games amongst kids in like muddy football pitches where, like, to avoid losing a game, these football kids kick the ball on one side and then the kid comes in and slide tackles and then the other one kicks the ball away. This football game looked like one of those scenes. There was no tactics whatsoever. There is no scheme. There's no formation. I don't even know how we scored. I don't even know how we scored that goal with Mancini. It was a lucky goal. All we do is cross the ball. All we do is slide and back passes and pass the ball horizontally, and then Kone slips on the floor, and then Cristante slips on the floor, and then Chilik kicks the ball long. There is such a confusion at this football club right now. And when we score a goal, the players don't even celebrate anymore. It's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. It's a total disaster, man. It's absolutely, disgusting to watch. And they said Mourinho had no tactics. Fucking idiots, man. I will never. This is even worse than not having tactics. This is like not knowing what the rules of this game are, not knowing that to score a goal, you need to attack, and that to defend from conceding a goal, you need to defend. I really don't. What comes across in my mind is, what do these players do during training sessions? Because surely they can't train. Because if they train, then it's an even deeper problem. Because if they train and give it their all best in training sessions, and then you're telling me that they play these games, then it means that everything that goes on in training sessions is absolutely wrong. The conclusion that I have is that they don't train. Is that all they do is film TikTok videos for Roma's Instagram account, have a nice coffee with Ivan Juric, go in the locker room, have a nice swim in the pool, have a nice sauna and ice bath moment, have a few kicks about, and then go back home. Because we don't know what to do with that, and it's worrying. It's very worrying. Look at our calendar. We've got Bologna, we've got Napoli, we've got Tottenham, and we've got Atalanta in our 4 coming games. There is a risk that we get 0 points in these 4 games. There is a risk. There is a risk. It's not a risk. It could be reality. Because I don't understand what these players do. It's clear that these players don't want Juric. And I will conclude the match reaction with one last thing. I I took this, what I'm about to say is something that Fabio Caressa, the Italian guys watching this will know who he is. He's an Italian pundit, and I think he's got a very high football IQ. He has a YouTube channel as well where he like analyzes game weeks after game weeks. And I think he's very smart. In terms of football, I really enjoy what he says, and I think he's very smart about it. He said a very interesting thing, which I fully agree with. Juric is a manager who came in. It's not the players who need to adapt to the way Juric wants to play, because we don't have time for that. It's the manager which needs to adapt to the way the players want to play. And this is what Juric is getting wrong. Using his stubbornness to try and implement his style of play, which is a shit style of play, to players who are rejecting this formation, who are rejecting the intensity that he wants to see, who are rejecting absolutely everything about this manager. A smart manager, a manager who comes in as a substitute, who didn't have a summer transfer window to decide players and to build the team around, because this team was built, it's been very badly built, but built, let's call it, for Daniele De Rossi. If this team is built for that, then it's you who need to adapt to the way they want to play. And this is one of the problems as to why we're not grinding results, and as to why there are very high tensions between the manager and the players. The players don't want this manager. The players are rejecting this manager and his stubbornness. Absolute stubbornness. And he's refusing to change the situation. He's refusing to go, you know what? I will change. I will change. Let's see what the players want to do. Because maybe the results will come, but he is implementing the players following him. And that's what's wrong. And Fabio Caressa is absolutely spot on when he says this. Because it's a problem that he's brought at this football club. If you're an emerging manager, not an emerging manager, a shit manager, because he's never won anything, but you know, at the same time, he's somebody that has no experience, has won nothing in his career. You are the one. You are the one that need to adapt. Juric wants to run away from the mess. Well, run away, because we want to run away from you as well. He's absolutely idiotic. He's an idiot. He's stupid. He's absolutely stubborn and stupid. And I want this manager to go because he is ruining. Even if he's not the base of problems, he's exacerbating these problems. And it's absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. Yet again, the last time we won an away game, Europa League and League combined, it was the 25th of April against Udinese. 25th of April is the last time we won an away game. That's weak mentality. That shows you that this team is in a mess, is living a mess. It's a catastrophe. And we're not changing the situation. We are failing to understand that we need to change the situation. We're failing to understand that if you don't change the situation, you will fall deeper. And if you fall deeper and deeper and deeper, you will wake up next year going, wow, I'm out of a coma. What a coma that I was living. So sack this manager and appoint somebody who knows what to do. Save this Europa League. It's our only hope this season. Because league-wise, it's gone. And most probably Europa League, it's also going to be gone. So save this Europa League. Because I want to go far. I want to keep on playing it. And you should want to keep on playing this. Even if the owners say the league is more important, have the balls to contradict them and say, fuck you. This is more important for us. Because we're not going to get more than 7th in the league. I will catch you tomorrow with another cooler reaction in preparation for Bologna's game. Hit the like, subscribe if you even want to. Yeah, I mean, I guess. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. See you out.